listen up. Looking at about 5 minutes. It'll be the mayor, Chief Munoz, Chief Diaz. I believe somebody from DPS may also be speaking. So please, let PIO Erica Martinez gets out here to set up the gear. We'll get ready to go. We'll let you guys know, all right?
In 5 minutes, it's Chief Munoz.
Marvin, bring your throw down too. Come on, Fred. Bring your throw down.
Hang on. It is.
Along with DPS, will all be speaking in 5 minutes.
Good afternoon. At 7:54 this afternoon, Station 17, Houston Fire, heard a loud explosion. Immediately 911 was lighting up, and obviously large explosion, fireball out of the air, and Houston's first responders went into action. The residents are secure and safe, but we have a terrible accident scene. Multiple fatalities. Tower, helicopter destroyed. Helicopter apparently left Ellington, not certain its destination, and I'm going to be very cautious in my description of facts and details. But what I want to emphasize is the area is secure. Multiple agencies again, great collaboration between the federal government and all HPD, Houston Fire, all of our emergency responders are doing their job tonight. So let me just emphasize that the scene is secure, multiple fatalities. Apparently there's a child, and it's a horrible thing to witness. But we need to let Houstonians know that the first responders, Houston Fire, literally a block away where the first responders knew they had a tragic scene on their hands. And now the DPS, the federal government, Houston Fire and Police are doing their jobs. And I will yield at this time to the fire chief and thank him and his rank and file for their quick response to secure the area. There is some outage of power to residents near the scene. We are fortunate that it wasn't worse in terms that there's a butane tank, gas tank near the crash scene. So we're concerned. We need to keep the family of the victims in our prayers and be glad we live in a great city that comes together during tragic times like this. Chief Diaz, would you please describe your job in the rank and file?
Hello, Chief Munoz, Houston Fire Department. As the mayor mentioned, there was a helicopter accident today involving one of the towers. Station 17 was on scene within minutes with our first responders. At the current time, we do have FAA, NTSB, along with DPS, Houston Fire Department, Police Department, doing part of the investigation. As the mayor mentioned, great collaboration. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Chief Diaz with the Houston Police. The mayor and the fire chief have already stated this is a tragic event tonight. Tragic loss of life. It's an accident. We know it's a helicopter. We believe now, and we know that fire and PD responded quickly to the event. I will let the community know that when daylight comes, if you do see components of the aircraft and whatnot, make sure that you don't touch it. Call 911, let us know where it is if you see it in the community, because it'll be a large investigation because of the expanse of the accident. So make sure that if you actually see something on the ground, that you notify either fire or dial the police department so that we can make sure and come out and recover it. My prayers are with the family of the people in the helicopter, and I want to thank DPS, NTSB, everybody that's here helping us tonight. And we're ready to take any questions. Thomas, any questions? We'll do that after this. Any questions?
Did you say multiple fatalities, including a child?
That's what's been reported. Yes, sir. Multiple fatalities, including a child. We don't know the age ranges yet, but that we are pretty sure.
Helicopter?
That is correct. Yes.
Was it a personal helicopter or a work helicopter?
It is going to be a private aircraft. Right.
Is it too early to say? Can you estimate how many people were on board?
We're going to estimate right now. What we know is facts. We're not estimating that there were 4 people in the helicopter. It was an R-44 helicopter.
How low was it flying when it crashed?
I won't estimate on that.
I'm hearing reports that there was another R-44 in the general vicinity at the time of the crash. Do we have any information about that?
We do not at this time. The preliminary information that we're getting, it came out of Ellington Field, and it either struck a cable or actually struck the tower.
Was there anyone on the ground at the site of the tower at the time that this crash happened?
As far as we know at the moment, there was no one on the ground.
Chief, we know that this is a developing situation, that there's a lot of information that needs to be gone through. Will updates be provided through the course of the night here on scene?
There will be, yes, sir.
Chief,
Thomas.
Also want to mention, just to make sure that the only area of impact is involving the tower. Our current just walk through in the area, no structures, residents were damaged as a result. It was just that one tower. Just want to make that sure clear.
Can you estimate?
So just by night, we've been seeing everything. We got a significant amount. We're looking at a good 2 to 3 blocks, but it was a big area of land. Luckily, there was no residents, but it was near residents. But it's pretty sick from what I saw and what we see. But the preliminary investigations do show, a good 100 to 200 yards, maybe more, of just the grass, which was ignited by the fuel and the flames. So.
Chief, is there any threat to the community with the fumes and any gases released?
Not right now. We've been getting those monitors, and no, ma'am. Everything's been extinguished.
We had one person saying he found remains. Is that something people might see in the morning?
If we do see that, we do have as I mentioned, our investigators, NTSB. We're currently working on getting some more support systems. But if you do see that, please leave the area alone and report it to us. There'll be a lot of presence out here, police presence. Identify that area so we can do that.
How difficult do you believe this investigation will be? Just given there's a lot of wreckage out there, how hard is this going to be?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say, but like I said, we do have.
We'll add, if I may, that we have not made notification to anyone. So please, in your reporting, until we make those notifications to the families that we report vaguely, please.
We know if the pilot filed a flight plan before he took off.
That'll be a question for the FAA. So they're working through those processes.
We've got a lot of resources from a lot of different places operating a unified command here.
Station 17, one of our major stations a block away. They heard the explosion and responded. First ones on the scene were Houston Fire. To secure the area, make sure considerations about electricity, gas, and other provisions were taken care of. So, as I said, I assure the public that the first responders, the professional first responders, have the scene secure, the residents are safe, and this will be an ongoing investigation for the next several days. I would mention to you, the tower looked like to me, as a layman, that it imploded down. So I don't know what the professionals will say, but it was a fairly specific site. And we are concerned about remains to be done respectfully, to also protect the public. And it is surrounded by residences, and that's where we were very fortunate that it didn't topple in one direction or another, and the fireball pretty much was isolated. But I can't begin to tell you the scientific investigation that's going on. The drones are in the air, 3D photos of the site, so everything that possibly could be done by any department anywhere in the United States is being done tonight. Immediate response, professionalism. The firemen out of Station 17, they don't worry about their safety. They ran specifically to the fireball. The site is secure. I'll be glad to yield to our partner with the DPS who has experience on these investigations, but the collaboration is what impresses me the most, that everybody has a specific job, but they're not in silos. They're down there, a joint effort to protect the public and secure the site. Sergeant, I'll yield to you.
All right, thank you very much. We're pleased to be able to assist in this. Typically when we have a plane crash that occurs outside the city limit, this would occur inside the city limit, so we're able to assist with the investigation. Once again, the bodies have not been identified as of yet, so we have not made death notification as of yet. But we keep our thoughts and prayers for the family. It is a pretty hard scene to look at, and I wish the family the best as they make plans to move these folks to a final place of rest.
We're in a very proud Hispanic community. I'm going to ask Chief Munoz to come translate for us so all Houstonians, certainly these neighbors, are fully aware of the circumstances and the work that's being done. Chief Munoz.
Gracias. Como estaba diciendo, ahora como a las 7:54 de la noche, hubo un accidente con un helicóptero que le pegó un tower, como se dice, una antena de radio, del radio. Y ahorita la investigación dice que tienen casi cuatro personas que fallecieron. Ahorita estamos investigando con todas las agencias federales, también para agarrar la información que uno necesita por esta investigación. Ahorita le quiero pasar al jefe Díaz también en la oportunidad que diga de parte del Departamento de Policía.
Buenas noches. ¿Preguntas? Dígame. Hoy como a las 7:54 tuvimos un reporte de un helicóptero que le pegó a una antena de radio aquí en la cuadra 300 de la Ennis Street, está cerquita de la Navigation. Durante el accidente fallecieron 4 personas. En una quemazón le pegaron a la antena trágicamente. Y estamos aquí investigando. Los bomberos de la estación 17 respondieron en segundos porque oyeron la explosión y llegaron ahí, apagaron la luz. Miembros de la FAA están haciendo la investigación. Estamos nosotros manteniendo alrededor del accidente. El espacio es como unas 2 o 3 cuadras, es un espacio grande. Les pido el reporte a los familiares, o les pido que tengan un poquito de piedad con las familias de las víctimas. Si ven algo en el área, por favor que llamen al 911 o al Departamento de Policía de Houston a reportarlos para nosotros venir a investigar el área. Pero ahorita están todos con calma, no hay fuego, no hay nada, ahorita ya está todo organizado. Estamos esperando la FAA que hagan la investigación. Era una persona menor de edad.
Si me permite, también es muy importante que el impactado con el accidente. También, como dijo el jefe Díaz, es muy importante si miran un pedazo del accidente o de un parte humano, que por favor no lo tochen, no dejen nada. Va a haber oficiales aquí entre la noche y el día, hasta que se termine la investigación. Los avisa, por favor, es muy importante. Es difícil para decir, pero va a ser días. Va a ser días. Sí, es lo que tenemos. Gracias.
Any other questions?
Do you know, did the helicopter actually hit the tower or one of the wires that?
It's kind of hard to tell.
Right now it's up in the air. We don't know the facts yet. Possibly both.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Raise any questions? No? Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out and reporting the facts.
Hey, Sarge.